Hello FPL managers, today we've got the GW4 Team selection. In today's video, we look over how we got on in GW3 3 and have a look at how the team is going to be lining up prematurely for GW4, as there is plenty of time to make further changes. If you guys want to get the extra edge this FPL season, then click the top link in the description to get yourself 65% off Fantasy Football Fix Premium and also get yourselves a free strategy guide. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, as we're trying to hit 5k subs by GW5, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So first of all, taking a look at how the team got on in GW3 3. In goals, Sanchez got me 2 points as he couldn't get himself a clean sheet, but I did pick up 3 saves to give him the extra point as he did concede 2 goals. Moving on to the defenders, Trent Alexander-Arnold managed 4 points despite not getting a clean sheet or attacking return, as he picked himself up 2 bonus points against Chelsea. Trent had some very nice underlying numbers for his game against Chelsea, as he had an XG of 0.1, XA of 0.41, which was the highest on the pitch, attempted 2 shots, of one of which was on target, and also had 5 attempted assists as well, which should also lead all players on the pitch. His attempted assist figure did rank second highest amongst all players this game week, so I can see why he picked up the 2 bonus points. Moving on, Luke Shaw got his first FPL returns of the season as United picked up a clean sheet against the Wolves. Ironically, this was probably the game that looked least like keeping a clean sheet, but were able to get the job done as this recorded their first clean sheet of this season. Moving on, Soufal could only manage 1 point as West Ham did concede 2 goals to Crystal Palace, which was slightly disappointing as I feel like Soufal was robbed of a couple of points as he was so close to getting an assist and was slightly unlucky not to get the clean sheet. Moving on, Amati could only manage 2 points as he blanked against Norwich as they couldn't get a clean sheet there. I was expecting a Leicester City clean sheet, but they did concede a penalty, which was slightly disappointing as this was the only real chance that Norwich had to score. Moving on to the midfielders, Riyad Mahrez got me 4 points as he got once again benched against Arsenal, but came off once again and got himself another attacking return as he picked himself an assist to Ferran Torres. Mahrez has been extremely impressive for the amount of minutes that he has played, as he currently has the 5th highest expected assist amongst all players, hiding how he is so good per minute. He does have an XG per 90 of 0.95 and an XA per 90 of 1.01, which do both rank amongst the top for FPL players. But with the small amount of minutes that he's getting, it is quite discouraging, as I would prefer him to be getting starting minutes. Moving on, Harvey Barnes blanked for the 3rd consecutive time this season as he couldn't produce the goods against Norwich as he was very disappointing. He wasn't really getting into many attacking positions and wasn't taking that many shots on, so he is definitely one that I'll be looking to move on. Moving on, Mo Salah got me 10 points on vice captaincy as he converted a penalty against Chelsea. I did think Reece James was slightly harsh to get the red card, but Salah would definitely take the bonus points as well. Moving on, Bruno Fernandes blanked for a 2nd consecutive week as he could only manage 2 points away to the Wolves as he did pick himself up a yellow card. Amongst the forwards, Danny Ings got 4 points as he got himself an assist and a yellow card, and Antonio on captaincy got me 11 points as he picked himself a goal and an assist, and also got some bonus points as well, which I was very happy about as he was the top scoring player in our team. Moving on to the bench, Begovic got 0 points, Veltman got 1 point, Brownhill got 1 point, and Obafemi didn't play. So that means the squad value is coming in 97.9 million with a 2.7 million in the bank, totaling to 100.6 million, and our overall rank has taken a 200k green arrow as we are now positioned at 1.9 million, further decreasing the gap between us and the 100k mark. Before we have a look at how the team lines up for GW4 4, some transfer plans firstly. So far, Riyad Mahrez is the first player to depart the squad, as despite getting himself returns in the 2 matches that he did play off the bench, he just isn't getting those starting minutes, and for that reason, Saïd Benrahma comes in. We were able to get rid of Mahrez before his price dropped, and we were able to bring in Benrahma before his price rose, so that's good to see as we were able to capitalise on our 0.2 million price squad increase. We did save up 2 free transfers coming into this game week, so we still have that extra free transfer to use over the international break, which I'm definitely thinking we will be using. And we do have 2.7 million left in the bank, so we do have plenty of flexibility for transfers. So here's how the team takes the pitch in GW4 4. Sanchez remains the goalkeeper as he faces Brentford away this week, which is looking like a nice fixture for Brighton to potentially get their 2nd clean sheet of this season. Amongst the defenders, Alexander-Arnold faces Leeds away this week, which is looking like a nice fixture from an attacking standpoint. I'm not too sure Liverpool can get a clean sheet in this game, but Alexander-Arnold is attempting so many assists, so I do think it's a matter of time before he gets his 2nd attacking return of the season. Luke Shaw faces Newcastle at home this week, which is looking like a nice fixture for a clean sheet for them, as I'm sure United will want to make it 2 clean sheets in 2 games. Luke Shaw has looked decent on the attack so far, despite not getting assists, so I am hoping for a nice points haul from him. Soufal faces Southampton away this week, which is a nice fixture. as hopefully West Ham can register their first clean sheet of the season, and so far has been very nice from an attacking standpoint, producing many attempted assists. Veltman is the 4th defender to start, as this week he faces Brentford away. I do think he's going to be starting for Brighton this week, as he did make a surprise appearance in the GW3 match. Amongst the midfielders, Sara Benrahma faces Southampton away this week, which is looking like a nice fixture for him, so hopefully he can make it 3 returns in 4 matches. Harvey Barnes faces City at home this week, and he is one that I will be looking to move on before Game Week 4, as I haven't been impressed with his performances so far this season. Next up, Salah faces Leeds away this week, which is looking like a nice fixture from an attacking standpoint, and for that reason he takes the vice captaincy only behind Bruno Fernandes. Speaking of, he has the great fixture of Newcastle at home this week. He did get himself 20 points in his first home match, so I am hoping he can reproduce these numbers as he looks to perform better amongst their home crowd. Looking to the forwards up top, Danny Ings is currently paired up with Mikel Antonio, but I do think I will be moving on Danny Ings as well, as he has a nasty fixture swing. Villa face Chelsea, Everton, Spurs and Manchester United as their next 4, so I don't think he's going to be getting too many returns over this period, and his underlying numbers haven't been the best either. Despite getting 3 consecutive returns this season, Danny Ings only ranks 28th this season for XG so far, and he hasn't really produced too many attempted assists either, so at £8.1 million I do believe there are better value options, such as the likes of Calvert-Lewin or Patrick Bamford. So coming into Game Week 4, it does look like I'm going to bring in Calvert-Lewin instead of Danny Ings, but we'll have to stay posted on that, as I have to wait for Calvert-Lewin's injury news, as he did get rested from the England squad's international break, so if he can recover in that time, he does look to be a good option. And to finish off the strike force, it's Mikel Antonio, who is coming in at £7.9 million. He faces Southampton away this week, which is looking like a great fixture for him, as he has already produced 40 points in his first 3 matches. He currently has the highest XG out of any player so far this season, which is sitting at 3.31, and also has an XA of 1.48, which does rank 3rd amongst all players. So if he can keep producing these numbers, I do think he's going to be such a great value option up top, especially with Southampton's next match, then United, Leeds and Brentford after that. West Ham have great fixtures pretty much all the way up until Game Week 10, so if he can just stay fit, he continues to be such a good value option. And on the bench, Begovic sits there once again. Brownhill is the first bench option, as this week he faces Everton away. He has got himself 2 consecutive starts, so I am hoping for more of the same from him. Marty remains the second bench, as this week he faces City at home, which I'm not expecting too much from him, and also Vestergaard does have time to recover, and then to cap it off, Obafemi is the 3rd bench option. So that's all I've got for today for the Game Week 4 team selection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, as we're trying to hit 5k subs by Game Week 5, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads, and leave a comment what you guys thought of this video and how your teams line up for Game Week 4. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.